So we as podcast hosts, we go through different topics, and one of the hot topics where with drivers out there these days are, especially in California, with being with the ports, that you kind of took this project, ran with it, and tell us a little bit about what Knight has bringing to the table as far as electric vehicles.
Yeah, well, I think it's important to understand first why, right? Why we even go in this direction. And, the world is changing. And if you don't adapt to the world, then you get left behind. And we've learned that in the trucking industry. You literally have to adapt as the world changes. And so as the world tackles climate change, and we're not going to debate climate change here, but at the same time, climate change has become a real part of American business. Our customers are interested in climate change. Our drivers are interested in climate change. Our people are interested in climate change. The government is interested in climate change. And so a lot of this is being pushed in order to improve the world's air. And there's different emissions that come out of trucks. Carbon emissions, CO2. There's also NOx and particulate matter. And what we're being tasked to do is to, even though we've made a lot of progress over especially the last 15 years, is to take that next step. And really that comes in with zero emissions trucks, or trucks that from the tailpipe don't emit any emissions. Our customers really want this to happen. And so we've taken a step back as a company and said, hey, look, this is the direction things are going. It makes sense. It's the right thing to do. We need to do it. And so recently we ended up setting a goal. And it's really the first time we've done this from an environmental perspective. We set a goal to reduce our carbon emissions by 50%, in half, over the next 15 years to 2035. Wow. So, which is a very ambitious goal. It's something that, based on the technology we have today, it'd be hard to get there, but we're anticipating things will get better and better and better. We've improved over time regardless, even with diesel trucks. But to really get to that next level, we need something else. And that something else, it turns out, is probably going to be electric trucks will play a role. It may not be the complete solution, but it's definitely going to play a role.
Awesome. That's exciting, actually.
Absolutely. So
it's kind of cool.
You're talking electric. So
years.
did you ever watch Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Oh, yeah.
You remember, like, in your little projects, they would do like a citric something with copper wire. That's kind of the speculation. I mean, are trucking companies going to have citrus fruit with copper wires in there? Yep.
It would take a very large load of citrus and a lot of copper wire to move a truck. And that's the other thing that's interesting is that, electric cars, people say, well, electric cars are out there. Trucks are next, right? Yes, but. There's always a yes, but. With a car, you're talking about, 3,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, especially for the smaller electric cars. That's a completely different proposition than moving 80,000 pounds down the road, let alone up a hill.
Right.
So the physics are working against us. It's a much more challenging proposition, and that's why trucks are lagging in terms of seeing them out on the road.
Thank you for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more clips like that, please click here.
Or if you'd like to check out a full episode, click here.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on
YouTube.